5. It's offer review, and it looks like the event is not quite working yet, so we'll get to that here. So there's some things, and it's been brought to the developers' attention, plus also some issues with the event that just started right now, the Nico event, which started right now, which I'm not a fan of, by the way. Also not working correctly for collecting the calendars for the UK and France time zones, you know, that part of the world. But anyways, let's get into offer review, and we'll go over that as we get there. Plus, we got some really horrific $100 offers. If every character in this game had their stat raised to the current new characters levels, who would have the most broken kit? And initially, I thought like Ultron, or and a lot of people were bringing up maybe like Mr. Sinister if he was faster, because I think Mr. Sinister would be good, but he's just so slow. Given how fast characters are now, that he gets blown up before he can take a turn. Basically, what the title says, Scopely just woke up tomorrow and decided to raise every character to their stats to the level of new characters releasing now. Ignored most specific tags that could have been added and reworking old character kits. The kits would be unchanged. Only the stats increased. Who would be the most broken kit in the game? And you know, I just think it's a fun question right there. Morgan Le Fay still pretty broken, I agree. And then I think Ultron. Anyways, it's just a fun, like, what if kind of question. I like these type of questions. Will gear milestones stack? Yes, the blog post said that they're additive. Just curious if the Sister Grimm milestones have used of gear 13 through 16. If I use 15, will I get the milestone points for them being at 13 and 14 as well as 15, or will it be just 150 points for the 160? No. Blog post was specific on it that they are additive. So you get the 13, the 14, and the 15 points if you have a gear to 15. If you have the 16, you get all 4 of them, is the way that it works. Okay. My completely internal 2-hour time we went off today, and without thinking or blinking, I loaded up Marvel Strike Force, ready to Blitz. So I remember that I just finished the Blitz milestones. What a nice feeling that I don't have to waste those 5 minutes of my life. And I believe there's another Blitz event starting right now with Young Avengers, if I remember looking at the milestones. So it is what it is. Nico using X-Men and raids. I just don't like this event. I guess that people can drop down, which we talked about in yesterday's event. With the new Nico event coming and everyone getting to use X-Men, that's in raids, and it's win only. It doesn't count for losses. Might be in your best interest as an alliance to drop down to Gamma difficulty 2, so there's no restriction on nodes. My alliance is, and sure others are as well. It'll help everyone to reach these milestones quicker. If you don't know, now you know. Also, you can go down to Ultimate 7.5 if you really want to double down on this idea. How are 6 different costume currencies justified? I feel like this is getting a little bit absurd. Look at all these things. We got pink phase bits, pink flash bits, purple phase bits, and purple flash bits, and 6 currencies. I heard, dog, you like currencies. This is a bit excessive. I feel like there's a lot of things in this game that are unnecessarily complicated, specifically these spreadsheet events, these milestone events, which are convoluted offers. The ones that drive me the most insane are the ones where you have to open orbs. And instead of just saying that you get 1 point for opening 1 orb, and then it says, if you open 20 orbs, you get this. And if you open 60 orbs, you get this. No, it has some sort of multiplier for no reason at all. Like 132, or the most recent one was 225. I hate it. I hate that. There's no point to doing that other than for me to get my calculator out and to confuse us. I believe it's just unnecessary. And when you think about it, they're just basically insulting the player base when you realize what they're doing. Same thing with all these currencies. It's unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary. It's needlessly complicated for the sake of that. Now, at the time of making this video, the Runaway Spells milestone, which is for campaign energy, is not working. My best guess is that it overlaps with this event right here, which is in the web store. And the time of recording this video, the other parts of the event are currently running, but that part is not because it overlaps with this one right here. So we will find out here shortly, but I'm not really sure. Check the comments section. Sometimes I will put a pinned comment if I have any updates at the time of recording this video. Sister Grimm starter bundle. So get 5,000 Sister Grimm milestone points with more with this offer. Get through the end of the Sister Grimm milestones to get your final rewards. And again, I feel like all of these offers are better positioned and more likely. For me, I'm not going to consider purchasing them into the last couple days of the event because I want to see spending this $25 will get me this milestone. So like yesterday, you know, if you bought the 3 Pimtech orbs. I know they had other things in them. You could have got the next milestone and you could have got the 500 SBCs, and then you could see the valuation if it made sense, right? And I think a lot of people did that. I didn't do it because I hated the way that they scored the event. I just didn't like it. Just drove me a little bit wild. Anyways, I'm not going to consider any of these offers. And some of these are kind of laughable, right? Like, my goodness, what is the deal on this? $100? Well, first of all, you got to realize that most veteran players don't value mega orbs. Mega orbs, even, for like, I kind of have assign an imaginary value of $5. I don't even know if they're worth $5 a piece to me, because mega orbs is typically just Ultimus food. I get duplicates. 3,500 energy, maybe that's worth $15. We've got an Elite 4, maybe that's worth $10 to me. Scopely Math is $20. An Elite 5, maybe that's worth, not quite $20. Scopely Math is worth $35. And then you've got, the milestone points there for Sister Graham. Again, this is just, they've lost their minds. A-Force to reckon with. It feels like I'm going to be able to get pretty far on this A-Force event for Spider-Woman. Looks like I'll be able to clear it. I wonder if that's going to be because of the glitch on Sunday Blitz, where if you lost Blitz battles, you could get, I know a lot of people got extra Blitz points. You know what? They never addressed that. Nothing. Not one mention of that. They didn't acknowledge it happened, but boy, they got out of there. They turned off the game on that Sunday afternoon to fix that, like, almost immediately. Unbelievable. But the Cosmic Crucible, scoring system where it showed people winning when they had less points. No, they couldn't fix that. But something that was giving away points, these points for the, that got fixed like instantly. Unbelievable. All right, Weapon 13 offer. Save on 5 Weapon X orbs. So I'm not really a fan of this guy yet. We don't really know who the 5th member of the team is going to be, plus Rogue. We'll have to see. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to use him until at least Rogue, right? Which is, weeks away, maybe next patch, right? A long time, maybe a month or so. And then also it's going to be a Crucible team mostly. I just don't know about this guy here specifically. Anyways, these orbs give an average of 9.3 character shards per orb, a value of $3 a piece. Yes, they do have a minimum of 6. They can give 180, although that rarely ever happens. Let's move on. Again, this has got the currency for the milestone points, which I'm not in the market for until the end of the event, right? So let's go. I think we're in a lot of trash. Pink Phase Bits this is if you want the 2 extra colors on Misty. There's 4 total colors, and the 2 extra colors, 2 will come unlocked. 2 extra colors you can unlock for 2,500 Pink Phase Bits. Not to be confused with Pink Flash Bits. Pink Phase Bits. Just because. The Scopely way. All right. I feel like we got a lot of garbage offers. I'm just going to skip past all of this. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. I don't see anything here of interest. And what I'm mostly looking for down here is maybe some sort of offer for 1 core that is tied to the event. Okay, let's toggle over to the free-to-play account. We've got some things that are pretty interesting here. Limited time sale. I do like this right here. We got 180 character shards for the Inhumans. I don't know how impactful the Inhumans are going to be on the Scourge event. We will have to see, but they are going to be one of the nodes 5 and 10 for the next Scourge event for Rogue, along with A-Force and Young Avengers. Also, Miles is a Young Avenger, so keep that in mind as well. 180 character shards time for Yo-Yo is a superstar. And then, to a lesser extent, Crystal, not so much these. Quake did get a modest stat boost on this last patch, or this patch before. Karnak is placeholder status. My goodness, he wasn't really that good when he came out, and he didn't get a boost. Boy, he's bad. Anyways, let's move on. And we're looking at character offers. Sometimes we have characters and bundles. Sometimes we even have good, reasonable deals. Jessica Jones, I feel like this should be $5. $5 for this amount. Not a great purchase. Same thing with Captain Marvel. And this is for A-Force for people that are using Nico and Spider-Woman. I got to say, I've been using the 4 of them with Doom to take down Young Avengers, not only in war, but I've had some success using A-Force with Doom against Young Avengers, even in Cosmic Crucible. It's been a pretty good combo. Jessica Jones sometimes gives the energy to Doom, so he goes off turn 1, right? And then there's just a lot of utility with the team. Pretty happy with it. Yeah, there we go. Shadow Spider offer. Not only is he Young Avenger, he's also a Whip Warrior. 75 character shards for $5 is a value, if you ask me. And I think that'll do it there for offer review. And let me know what you think in the comment section. And we're just scrolling down here, scrolling. Boy, all these offers, nothing down there. All right, guys, let me know what you think. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye.